Cobblestone. Again, it's a great map for Virtus.Pro, and Fnatic have just been struggling lately, and they lost versus FaZe 2-0, but this was one of the maps that they lost on, and I'm still seeing their new structure developing. We're going to see the pistol round play out here, and we can talk a little bit more about that structure in a moment, as Fnatic's JW is about to see a lot of players coming his way. And that's really interesting. I'm like, why are the T's coming from that direction? That's so weird. But JW is going to die, and we get the 4 versus 4. And now Virtus.Pro, all the time they have left, they can do anything. The world is their oyster.
Never understood the charm of more on that later. Virtus.Pro going to lose snacks to Dennis, while Pleasant tries to hold the angle towards B, and now he will punish the T as his teammate will bait for him. So Fnatic with a good first round here. Again, I think the consensus is that Virtus.Pro are probably the stronger team coming into this third map of this best of 3. Flusher going for the Nova. That's not a second round weapon that you see too often anymore. You used to see it a fair bit in Inferno Apps, for example, but other than that, you very rarely see a Nova in play. I'm a big fan of the Nova, big proper pump indeed. Flusher is of course playing in the drop zone, so that will have good range. The shotgun shells will have a tighter spread over a longer distance because of the long barrel. I actually own a Nova in real life because I'm that much of a Counter-Strike nerd, Dan.
I hope that is the reason. I hope that is the reason. Now we have, of course, the sneak, the creep, the slow and gradual movement up a long from Virtus.Pro as they look to get that A-bomb site under control, and there's a long range with that MP9. Not the best range, weapon at range, MP9, and you can see that he will get taken down by the Tech 9 handily by Taz, as Taz goes down to shut down Crim's approach, and he will probably do just that with the Tech 9, and indeed the snaps come in, and that is going to be very nice here for Virtus.Pro. Looks like their force buy is working a treat right now, but there's still 2 players left to try to defuse the bomb. There's no kid on these 2 players, so they have to get their move on right now, and Dennis, oh, he's going to get the perfect timing in here, isn't he? Going straight in there, Pleasant and Dennis the 1-2, but still Taz is left. Taz will not let Virtus.Pro lose this round. He's doing so much work. He refuses to say die in this one, and he is going to start playing with Pleasant. Look at him go right now, making Pleasant's life so impossibly difficult. And oh, he finally goes for the committed play, and he's not going to have it. It's still, though, a very awful situation, as Pleasant does indeed not have a kit, and that's going to be the round. So Taz did enough there. Taz really dragged Virtus.Pro kicking and screaming over the line in that round. Now let's see if Virtus.Pro, the rest of his team, can do their part and start picking up rounds here as they play the anti-force buy, or it should be a force buy from Fnatic at least. That's what you'd normally expect.
Yeah, it's coming in. The CZs, Dan. The CZ. We've got 4 CZs. Are we going to see 5?
Yes.
Dan, we've got 5 CZs. It needs a name. We've got the Butcher buy for the meat shots from the Deagles when there are 5 Deags, Dan. But what do we use for the CZs?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
The P shooters, Dan. P shooter army.
Well, CZ is very strong on CT side and enhanced Fnatic absolutely, especially Flusher. We'll see Virtus.Pro though playing their anti-eco, sending the Mac-10 guy first, the expendable player, as they have the kind of lurk towards the B side of the map, which is actually kind of smart in some ways, because that way you can kind of catch any aggressions if there is a boost from drop zone, and do it really safely and sort of kind of bait them into committing, because they're like, oh, there's nobody up here, I can move further, and then you get to the off angle where Pasha was, and you just get shot straight in the face. So Pasha playing that well. Options here for Virtus.Pro. They could go back around to B where Pasha is and commit onto the B bomb site, or they could continue onwards towards A long. There's still some corners to clear though, and they don't have any Molotovs left, so that might be a little bit scary, but they have so many players now. If they just play for trades, they should be completely fine.
There's there. But no spray down for him. Crims is the 1 player to get a frag so far in this round. Flusher, the last man standing. But not for long. His blood will decorate the walls in crimson. So Virtus.Pro broken the CTs now, who will find themselves on the eco. So this is a great opportunity for Virtus.Pro to build upon moving forward. Again, this is the last game of the first match. After this match, we will have Astralis versus Virtus.Pro in another best of 3. But first, we will conclude this war between the Poles and the Swedes.
It's like the Virtus.Pro League, James. It's just Virtus.Pro every game. every game, Virtus.Pro must be Virtus.Pro again and again and again. Not complaining, just made an observation, James. We have the full save again, more or less from Fnatic, of course. Flusher has to get this EZ. He just has to. We've got to do it. And Fnatic's going to be roaming the lands, roaming the plains, Cobblestone with the CZ of his own. But it looks like JW gets a lot out of the accuracy, long range of the USP, picking up a frag actually onto Neo. That's a little bit annoying for Virtus.Pro. But really, with no Kevlar, you should surely possibly not expect anything too drastic to happen here, especially as the USP require 2 headshots to kill somebody. So you know, it makes things even more unlikely that they can create this crazy result. And Virtus.Pro had enough here, going straight in, first frag there on the entry, and they're good to go.
Yep, simply brute force. Brute force of guns rather than dictionaries for the hackers among us. JW alone now versus 4. Snax and Pasha could get dinked and killed. Yeah, there is Pasha. Unable to make that vital connection though. JW has resigned himself to a knife kill. He did well to get close, but was never going to be enough.
Whoa.
Taz is, I don't know.
PM man.
He's been doing some weird things in the game recently. I don't know if he hasn't had his breakfast or... It's weird. It's weird stuff. I don't know what he's doing there, Dad. It's weird.
I think you know exactly what he's doing there, James.
I have no idea.
He's just playing the innocent fool. But we all know that you're not innocent, James. You are far from innocent.
I'm a picture of innocence, Dan.
Of course, of course. So, 3-1, and Virtus.Pro with a good start on the ET side. As expected, you know, T-sided team, great map for them. Fnatic showing a little bit of weakness here yesterday, and in the past new lineup and new direction, I guess, under Vugo perhaps. There's perhaps still work being done there. Perhaps, you know, Vugo is adjusting to his role to being the caller now. And it'd be quite cool to see, you know, get some details on how that works actually within the team. Like, to what extent does Vugo have responsibility? How deep does it go? Is it absolute, James? Is he a despot?
Time will tell, Dan. Or well, perhaps it won't if they keep it a secret. Virtus.Pro playing slow. Again, this tree position we go back to when there are executes towards the bomb site. Proper executes with grenades. You don't often, well, rather than often, you don't always see the tree position Molotov, and when it isn't, it can often cause massive problems for the pushing Ts, the impending Ts. Will Pleasant be Molotov? We've got the flashes coming in. Barley has deployed a Molotov, but where will it land? On the tree position, he'll be forced away straight away. The vision over the smokes will be gone. The bomb goes down, but then it will be traded. Pleasant has been dispatched of as well. Barley brave enough to cross to the statue with only 3 HP. JW can't get around it fast enough, but he will indeed get that 1 bullet required to take Barley down. It's a 3 versus 3 retake here for the CT.
Yeah, hard one to do, and we have Snax laying down, covering fire with the AWP. The last man standing. Will he catch Crims? There's Crims, and there's the snap from Snax. Snax has been really on point today. He's been connecting all of the shots, the really important ones, to be honest, and especially on overpass, he was a monster, and he is proving to do a good work here for Virtus.Pro in the closing moments of that round as well. So 4-1, and Fnatic again with no money. And this is the cycle of just, I don't know what name to give it just yet, but it's hopeless, it's despair when you're in this terrible economy all the time that Fnatic finding themselves in. And you know, if they want JW and an AWP, there's going to have to be sacrifices there, whether it's nades or Kevlar. You know, this money situation just is very annoying. And Virtus.Pro, as long as they play rounds like this properly, they should build a lot of money, they should build a lot of future security, and they should create a situation where Fnatic, once they get back on the board, that they'll always just be against buy rounds. That is what Virtus.Pro can achieve right now. And nice pop flash in.
No, it's too short.
That happens a lot, you know, when players like check both angles really quick, and then you actually can't kill a guy on either one because they're spinning all over the place.
Yeah, it needs a molly. Also, the flashbang was just too short, so no flash was had. Nice snap there by Neo, and he is cleaning up house. Only Pleasant is left in the chateau.
Yeah, give him an apron and some rubber gloves, James. The A-bomb side is clean. That's a 5-1 right there, and the buy comes in for Fnatic. They've got that full bonus now from the losses, 5 losses, $3,400. And now it's going to be JW on the AWP, all the nades, all the, well, not all the nades for JW, but almost. Well, it's 2, about halfway actually. And at least he's got Kevlar and head armor. It's not going well for me. Over to you, Jeff.
Flush has got a P90, and that makes me happy. makes me happy. I would imagine he's guarding the drop. Indeed he is. He's got that souvenir P90 Storm. We have opened many of those. In fact, maybe we'll open a Cobblestone case for a subscriber after this round. I've been inspired then. Somebody must receive a P90 Storm. But back to the match. We have 4 lurkers from Virtus.Pro outside the A side at the moment. We've got 2 Fnatic players pushed up. Crimson and a teammate around long with Pasha lurking towards the drop zone. So Virtus.Pro starting to creep in, and they're not making any stealthy moves about it, looking to kill anybody who might be creeping. Oh, JW. I am sure this angle was checked previously. Will it be checked again, though? Once they start to advance, he will slowly move away. I do wonder if his scope will be heard by Neo and what the response will be. Virtus.Pro perhaps having a read that there's a bit of, there are a few aggressive CTs, and there's confirmation. They move back towards the B-bomb site now, but there are 3 players over there for the CTs.
Yeah, it's all going to come to a head though from Virtus.Pro as they've left one guy in danger, but the rest, the bulk of the Polish push is going to arrive here through the drop area, and what a push it's going to be right now as there's nobody there. They are allowing them to take this, but taking the frags as they exit the choke points. So far, so good here for the Swedes as JW's just controlling these channels. Look at the team play here. Oh, just completely outplaying Virtus.Pro there. Every time they think that they have to look at one angle,
I feel like that's
incorrect.
I feel like the plan was to split A in the situation, but JW, right man, right place, right time. Virtus.Pro fully wrecked. Double AWPs coming out for the CT side now.
I actually thought the plan was just to go B plat actually. So in the end, and they had success with that, really good success previously. When they threw the molly on the tree that round, that was a really solid round from them. And I'm surprised they didn't go back to what worked, but we'll get a fast frag there for the Virtus.Pro side. Look at the aggression; it is overwhelming right now. But looks like JW is able to handle it. The quick flick, and Snax is taking a dirt nap as JW looks to hold the A-long area. So things not looking too bad here for Fnatic. JW has been able to slow down the approach so much, and with shots like that, what are you going to do? Virtus.Pro down to, well, now no men. Taz is eliminated, and that push was eliminated from Virtus.Pro as well. So I'm not sure, with the last 2 rounds, the idea from Virtus.Pro here, what they've, how they felt like they were going to capitalize. Because Fnatic, just dealt with it really easily. But the strongest round, or one of the strongest rounds we have seen, is that B set piece from them. The way that they executed it was really good, actually, and they've been shying away from it ever since. This works. We can never do it again.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, they've gone for the buy here, but they are limited. 3 AKs, 2 pistols. They have the nades to go for an execute. They've got the molly onto Snax instead of Bialy this time. So if they do choose to do that, then I hope Snax knows to use relevant grenades. Seems they're going to split up the drop zone to stop a double peek coming in for the CT side, judging by the way nades are being lined up by the Ts. They've got 1 player in drop. Russia looking to do something about it. You'll have 1 versus 1 with Taz. He will lose. Taz, though, will fall to the flames, leaving it in a 4 versus 4. There are more players to be found towards the drop and more nades flying in. Pleasant, though, wants to have a bit of aggression of his own. Perhaps trying to base a bit of an answer from the Ts, but there is no answer just yet. Snax waiting for the peak to come in. And indeed, the CTs are kind of positioned for a double peak, but I think there's a smoke down now. Yeah,
the crazy thing is that deep plateau is completely open, but Virtus.Pro are not exploiting this. Obviously, they don't know for sure, but they got to kill that drop. And what that did is it pulled Pleasant away from a close B plat defense, kind of opening things up there a little bit. And it looks like Virtus.Pro actually insert a man into the drop zone, Bialy, and now they've left to go A actually, which can work very well in fact. But the problem is the time. Or the first snap hit from Bialy. Oh, he QQs and he gets wrecked. And that is what should happen if you press QQ. It's a bit of a what is it, like a tick for some players.
But the rotation's coming in from Fnatic, but it might be a little bit too late here. The door's been smoked off, the balcony is on fire. What can they do? It is a 3 versus 3. The bomb's only just gone down. 2 of the 3 players have kits. But there's a flash, and that's it for Fnatic. They need to rely on the raw fragging here. And Virtus.Pro have been afforded time to set up the post-plant positions, bring out the crossfires, play in the unexpected positions, just as Snax is doing now. It's a free kill onto Crims. But Dennis has already come too far to stop now. JW versus 2. Doesn't seem too content with just walking away just yet, looking for that extra kill. Not going to find it. The clock has ticked too late. And he will indeed have to go straight.
Oh my god, JW. Oh no. James, I was going to say, so they had 3 players, right? 1 had a rifle, 2 had AWPs on this retake with the time already, quite a lot of time had already passed. You're in a situation where, okay, they sent the rifler in, right? Sent the rifler in, had some covering fire from the AWPs. The rifler dies immediately, no kills traded. I think with the 2 AWPs there, I feel like you kind of want to just say, all right, let's save these AWPs. That's really expensive because now they've obviously they've bought up as much as they've forced what they can. They can still get 2 AWPs out there.
But no nades, really.
But imagine the buy that they would have had they saved those 2 AWPs. It would be much better this round. I mean, it's with a 2v3, but I don't know. It's a marginal spot right there. I don't think. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it later. But looks like Pash is going to try to challenge here, and they haven't done much B-plat challenging. And Dennis has been sat there. He's had an itchy trigger finger. Finally, he's able to actually pull the trigger, and he does get a frag indeed. So Dennis' patience is going to pay off for him. And now JW looks to be tested towards danger. And there's a nice setup here for Fnatic. I'm not sure about this with Virtus.Pro.
I like it though. Neo realizes that the CT position has been compromised. He's going to smoke them off and just charge onto the A site and cause the rotation to be pulled here. Frags coming in for Virtus.Pro all over the place, and now A has been taken by Neo. Just very smart thinking on his feet. And I do wonder if other people will pick up that smoke that he just put down, because that does indeed compromise the Fnatic position entirely. Flusher though taking Neo down, so again the numbers down to 3 versus 3 as it was in the previous round, and the bombs being planted in one of the most exposed positions on the B bomb site. Something we saw Blaze do at the major for Flipside with the smoke grenades. It makes it really hard for Fnatic to come back into it, never mind the choke points.
Yeah, Neo basically won around here more or less for Virtus.Pro, or gave them a round winning advantage, pushing like he did there. I mean, he pushed, and then then the paranoia set in. The 2 A players had to try to think, oh god, we've got to deal with this guy, we're stuck on the ramp. Then Taz comes in from mid and just kills them both. Distracted with Neo. So thanks to Neo. Neo's gonna basically win that round for Virtus.Pro, and the investment was so huge here. Will Dennis even be able to keep hold of this AWP? He's gonna get challenged. Okay, he looks very ready. Oh no, he's gonna turn away! Oh, he's gonna get shot in the back by Bialy, and the AWP is gonna be lost. Oh, the money for Fnatic is all gone, and they are in a lot of trouble. What are they going to do? Of course, there's not much for them to do in a round like this. They just need to save so they can get some money out there and get on the guns again. But Virtus.Pro, they've been quite consistent in their anti-ecos, and so I think they've won all of them so far. So this should be a 3-8 in favor of Virtus.Pro.
Fnatic with 3 players over towards B bomb site, losing a player early. I don't know how much information JW would have got there, but there are 4 Ts all over the A site, and they're choosing to retreat with that advantage, perhaps in case of a fast rotation from Fnatic. Again, it is an anti-eco round now for the Virtus.Pro team, and they should realize that there is no Kevlar there on these players. Ooh, that is a... Bells were rung, Dan. Just the 1 bell. But Fnatic have not got any kills to jet. The Pasha and Neo now are quite tagged. So there is work to be done here for the Swedish side, but again, it's Dennis alone over towards the B bomb site. We've got the tagged players moving back. Has down to 10 HP now, but Dennis is this is causing massive problems. Fnatic could entirely win this round now because all the Virtus.Pro players are tagged. They're just mere pistol shots away from going down 2 versus 2, and Fnatic don't even need rifles in this situation.
Yeah. I think Dennis must have done like 300 damage there with CUSP. Unbelievable. Oh my god, Pasha, he's going to have to try and get something done. He does manage to find the kill onto Flusher in the end there. I mean, they don't have Kevlar, but there is the sniper from Crims with that USP, the pew-pew from distance. Dennis, man, oh my god, with that USP, how does he do that?
Ding dong.
How do you, against Virtus.Pro, sit there with the USP and win a round against 3 or 4 players with rifles? I don't know, but Dennis did find a way to do it. And I'm sure there was a massive grin on his face. He's like, guys, I got a dink. Oh, guys, I just got 4 dinks. 5 dinks, guys. That's great. So now Virtus.Pro put into the position where they must be the ones now with the scrappy buy, the suboptimal buy. However, a buy like this on a T side is not nearly as bad as it is on the CT side, because they can tailor the round to their buy, and a lot of teams, what they would do is just go for a good B set piece with a buy like this. But in reality, we're seeing movement towards A. They're actually quite split up, which We'll have to see if that works in their favor. The bomb is towards drop. I'm not sure what the plan is here from Virtus.Pro. They are rotating one man back from A now to potentially join the push here. We did see this before, where Virtus.Pro did send 4 players into the drop, and they got completely just massacred with full equipment. So I'll have to see if it's going to work out here. Maybe we'll get to see what really was their plan initially if they do get through these choke points. But I don't think this is going to go too well for them. Look at the setup here. How do they escape?
Yeah, Flusher is just listening to the audio cues, and he's almost playing it as if he was on Arch on Inferno in CT Spawn, rotating between Arch and Library.
James, what are they doing there? Are they trying to trick Fnatic, or did they just decide, okay, guys, actually, this is a terrible idea?
It's more mad reads from Virtus.Pro. JW, though, is spotting the information, sees 2 players there, and you can see the players from B for the CT side starting to move back towards A. JW missing the shot, though, and he smoked out, which means that Crims has to come in quickly for his team. Although there is a super fast rotation from Fnatic on the balcony before Virtus.Pro can do anything about it. 3 players there, all flash, but Crims is going to be the man with the plan here. 2-man spray down, make that 3, and he should be good for the 4th here, but no, Snack's going to shoot him straight in the face. Fnatic read as much as they could, but Virtus.Pro still came out on top.
Wow, what a topsy-turvy series of rounds right now, because again, now Fnatic are money screwed, but they're money screwed in a way much worse than Virtus.Pro, because Virtus.Pro at least had the ability to buy a couple AKs, nades, and Tech 9s. Fnatic don't really have the same luxury. They get CZs and Kevlars and just almost no nades. So, and it's quite funny that Virtus.Pro lost the round previous to the last one due to the fact that I was like, oh yeah, they've been playing their anti-ecos. So have they even lost an anti-eco yet, James? It's like, okay,
think.
Just gonna get wrecked by USPs then. Okay then. All right. Let's see if Virtus.Pro can play this one a little bit better. They're gonna be up against more serious equipment. So I'll have to see if they have the nades for the job, because that's really how you make this work, is with the proper grenades. So let us see them. Display them. Present the nades.
They do not appear to be presented that.
They are.
As I say that, of course.
There we go. Is there anything for the 2 position? Nope, but it should be okay because no one there. But all Pless and blind. Good pop flash for Pless's position. This is how you do it, James. Oh, that snap from Dennis. There is no more to be found though from him, but Flusher comes in at the prime timing. However, he does not have enough bullets for the job, as is CZ. And that's one of the reasons why CZ is hard to use, but Crims is going to be finding a quick kill there in drop. But the bomb is down on the site, so this is very, very recoverable from Virtus.Pro.
Crims versus Poland. He has full armor, full HP, the CZ, he's been spotted, and he picks up a rifle as well. Ooh, smacks his head just on display above the flowers, but smacks will show his whole body and he gets sprayed down by Crims. That's the 1 versus 1. There isn't a kit onto Crims. He has no idea where Pasha is, so he has to check every single corner. 12 bullets in the hole there. Nicely done. Back to the CZ now, and Pasha will try to dance around the chicken coop. Crims trying to fake him out, but Pasha will get the frag. I don't know if there was enough time for Crims to defuse without a kit. Anyway, but there we go. 9-4 for Virtus.Pro. Good T-half for them so far.
Yeah, it's working out really well for them, isn't it? I mean, but it's been a weird half. There's been a lot of weird situations where the buys are a little awkward, and then the round where, oh, let's go drop, guys. Oh God, let's boost everyone out of drop. It's just like I don't think I've seen that before, like in that way where you get 4 guys in there and boost everyone out immediately. It did look like they changed their mind, which I respect. But they're going to go for a fast pace in this next round, and then the smoke grenade, aka a brick wall, will appear, James, and you cannot move through brick walls.
No, you can't. Especially if you're mouse sport. 2 rounds left in the first half. The CZ's all over the shop for Fnatic, but the shop has more items in it for Virtus.Pro, who will have the AKs and more nades. And this time Fnatic will have 1 close towards A, which I believe is Crims, and the rest of the team will be over towards B. So they're gambling on the A play, the B play. It seems the nades are being lined up, Dan. Line them up and throw them all.
And here you go, the rain, the precipitation of grenades. Got something in now, the trade actually though, initially. And JW actually got the up 3, and another frag coming in, and again Flush is going close to the CZ. This angle, that little passage there is so incredibly dangerous with the pistols, and then Once again, it's going to be Bialy at the end of a round, but he has no idea where Crims is. Will he realize or think to check or take a position where he has his back to a wall so he can cover everything? Looks like he's sort of doing that right now. Oh, that was so fast from Bialy, and he had no idea where Crims was. I truly believe that. And from the way that he was looking everywhere, just had his crosshair in the right place. And that was a subconscious flick there.
That was
super fast.
A sick flick.
So that's going to be Virtus.Pro 10 rounds, looking to get that 11-4, which Fnatic did to them on the first half of Train. And it's looking quite possible. Fnatic have had force buy. I think these last 3 rounds have been force buy, James.
I've never seen so many CZs there.
But the thing is that you can see that they are consistently almost winning these rounds. Not quite, but almost. Like always going down to a defuse 1v1 or something situation.
The level of proficiency with CZs is high, you could say. So similar setup from Fnatic on this round. Even more aggressive is JW over towards A than Crims was in the previous round. He will be engaged by Neo and shot in the face. Now there are no eyes over towards A, so a rotation will be in order. And it will be Flusher to head over in that direction. Virtus.Pro also slowly moving away. Pasha standing in the angle and getting scouted. He's been he stood on the angle in the crack in the wall as well and got AWP'd earlier on. Just presenting himself for the snipers to engage, and their snipers will engage. Virtus.Pro do hold the man advantage for the time being, but they have abandoned the B area, and there was an aggressive peek down the platform from one of the Fnatic players, so it seems they're going to commit to the A site as well. It's going to be carnage, Dan.
Oh, Dennis, see ya. See ya later. Now it's time for the rotation from these CTs, and they're going to get smoked off. There's no more on the side of Esports. Oh, wow, Flusher doing so much with very little. Kind of trapped there, but the round is going to go to Virtus.Pro. I think here. 4 players left. They are very low, though. Crims could potentially get this. Oh, there is the shot straight to Bialy. That's going to take him down. As I say, 3 players left. No kit on Crims. He's got to get his skates on. And another few tags there with the Eagle. Progressively getting all these players for Virtus.Pro red.
Redder, one shot there.
Redder than a wedding. Oh, another one shot there. Well, it's not exactly one shot. He's firing loads of bullet shays. It's just a headshot. That's not. It
wasn't a one shot. It was more of a 15 shot.
It was a 15 shot. Let us not say inaccurate things. So there you go. 11-4 for Virtus.Pro, and it's gonna be interesting to see if there's any comeback from Fnatic. But one of the issues that I believe that they have is that there's a big hole left by Olofmeister, and it's not a hole that they've tried to fill. They're just trying to change the structure to accommodate all the 5 players and the new leading style perhaps of Vugo instead. So now what we're not going to see is Olofmeister just single-handedly controlling B plateau, and that was so important for the defaults of Fnatic previously.
Yeah. So pistol second half, Fnatic with it all to do. They need to start with a good pistol. Bialy is close, and he should be traded if they go his way, but they're not. Crims is going to go down, and Dennis to trade on Pasha. Fnatic moving away from the A site now, where we still have Bialy playing close, looking for the info. But Fnatic not committing to either site just yet, moving back towards the B bomb sites where Flusher is waiting for them. But again, look at this angle from Taz with the P2000. This could be a problem for Fnatic. They have the numbers game. Ooh, he's going to get shot straight in the head, I think. And the flash comes in from a teammate. Perfect. Bomb goes down. Dennis is tagged as well. Fragged, in fact. There you go. Snacks on the site, going to get headshot. These Glocks are putting in work, but he's find the frags as well. JW alone now. The bomb is on the B bomb site, and he has 3 CTs to contend with. Bialy alone, but he was going to get the headshot straight away. So Virtus.Pro passed the first test. Win the round 12-4. That is a disastrous round for Fnatic.
James, I have prophetic abilities. I can see into the future.
What do you see, Dan?
I can tell you, in your future, it will be littered with sawn-off shotguns.
Okay, well, I thank you, Mr. Tarot card reader.
Tarot. God damn.
All right, so what can Fnatic get done? They have, apart from that flashbang, they have absolutely no grenades. Nobody's playing too close. Snack's getting tagged though, and he is closing the distance with his UMP, trying to take Flusher down, although he's successful to trade here. But they're all going to bunch up. Only the one frag for him. 2 CTs down, in fact. That P90 needs to put in work, but Taz could get traded as well. he will finish off Crims as well as JW, leaving Pleasant alone. Well, actually, he's got Dennis in tow. But between them, they've got 15 HP, Dan. And Neo has full health and all the nades. Pleasant spots him. Ooh, that's half his HP gone. The HE, though, will do the job. So it's Dennis with the bomb. He can go wherever he likes. He's got over a minute on the clock here. And Neo will have no idea where he is.
That nade looks actually very far away. And considering CSGO, I'm like, that's never going to... Oh, he's dead. Wow. So, as you say, Neo's going to be... he's trying to be sneaky here. This is kind of what Taz actually did. The same kind of methodology is that by doing this, he can potentially meet Dennis if he does rotate. And if he doesn't do this, he comes from an angle that's very unexpected, because Dennis will expect the most common place to be, which is actually connector. And you can see this is exactly how it should have worked for Taz on train. But there you go. Beautiful. Such experience, such smarts. And last place that he was expected to be, Neo's going to save the round. But let's not forget that Virtus.Pro should always have won this round. Fnatic didn't have anything to show for themselves, but they still managed to once again put Virtus.Pro to one man into a defuse situation. And now it's do they full save? Are they going to force it? They're going to go and force it with the buy. And there you go, James. It looks like my prophetic abilities once again have shown true. There is a sawn-off shotgun.
I like the idea from Fnatic. I like the idea. Got the AK for Crims. JW on the sawn off, and Dennis will be rolling with the Galil. 2 Deagles on the side as well. He has taken a bit of damage, as has Dennis. Pasha playing close. Are we going to see jumping Mag 7? Is that going to be the thing? The smoke is good. It isolates any players playing towards the platform, and Fnatic will retreat. Looks like they know what that smoke can mean. They will do their best to avoid it. Oh, the meat shot straight in the face. Flusher gets slapped with the bacon. And JW has meat shots of his own. So Bali will also...
Slapped with the bacon.
Get a tenderloin in the face, Dan.
Wow. Please continue. I want to hear more about tenderloins.
There are no shotgun kills, Dan.
True.
Ooh, I like that. The M4's been thrown up to improve the weaponry of the Fnatic side. Man advantage as well. Pasha gets taken down by Crims.
GW is such a menace. The sawn-off in drop. I mean, he basically roams the drop. He's the boss to drop with that sawn-off. But here comes the fragging on the main side here. This is the main issue. And Pleasant is going to get dropped. And that's going to be a 14-4 scoreline. Fnatic are so far away right now. Virtus.Pro 2 away themselves from victory in this best of 3. And again, definitely I expected them to win this best of 3. I thought they could do it in 2. Looks like it's still possible here for Fnatic, but it is looking like Virtus.Pro going to throw this over the line at the moment. Another sawn off, another force buy essentially from Fnatic. They want to improve their chances by taking 2 in a slightly lower percentage plays, with 2 force buys instead of 1 save into 1 buy, and then play for it. No respect. We got some more meat shots there from Flusher there. Picks up the kill and the M4 as well.
Pushing through that smoke causes so many deaths for the CTs. I think in the last week we've seen multiple people push there instead of at the back of the platform, just taking the shortcuts, but it often results in their death. Speaking of death, the T's are doing a great job at the moment, leaving Barley alone versus 3. He is on the bomb site with only one of these 3 players actually coming through the smoke, and he might be there at a good timing to take Flusher down. The longer he waits to engage, though, the more T's have to deal with. Only one will be required, however. Flusher gets the kill. So 9 rounds away are Fnatic from the score of Virtus.Pro. He will find themselves on the eco. The sawn-off continuing for JW. We'll see if there's a weapon for Dennis to pick up. Otherwise, he will be rolling with the Tech 9.
Rolling around with the Tech 9. Okay, so JW is still on the sawn-off, and that means we know exactly where he's going. It is the drop, of course, every time. I mean, it's the only place to play sawn-off. You kind of get the kill, get the weapon, and then get out of there. Or well, get the weapon, actually, so you can actually run. But quick headshot there, it would look like JW not able to really do the damage that he was designed to do in that situation. And now there's a sawn-off shot from Taz, which I look forward to seeing as well. Oh, actually getting close there with the P250, picking up a fast frag, and now Bialy's getting in there as well, just momentarily. Doesn't actually get a headshot, unfortunately for him. But fortunately for Fnatic, they are going to be 3 strong in this situation, and they can definitely rotate back to the A site, which is what they are going to do. And Virtus.Pro, Taz does have the sawn off. I mean, it's so hard. The range of this thing is awful. Oh, he's going to actually make it to A long. This is brilliant. So I think this has the shortest range of like, any weapon. Oh, wow. Oh, there it is. Gets the kill, switches for the rifle now. Taz, is he doing this? Looks like he's going to go down there, but he has weakened the force of Fnatic onto the A bomb site. There is an AK that's been picked up by Neo too, so no kit, no Kevlar on these CTs, but they might be able to cause some worries here. But looks like that's not going to be the case there. Flasher does take down Neo in the end, so looks like Virtus.Pro should be going down in this round. Yali playing with our hearts, but he will fall. And it's another round for Fnatic. It's a long road, a very long road to the comeback.
Flusher had run out of bullets with the M4 as well. But the Deagle finished off the job. 8 rounds behind now. It's a long, arduous journey for Fnatic into a more fruitful position, potentially. All rifles for the Fnatic side. JW will put the sawn-off away for the time being. Virtus.Pro, it seems Zeriko will be double then, as they are out with the pistols. Triple HEs in the hole. You wonder what their objective is with those, and it seems, well, there's one. There are 2 more that can be deployed in this direction, and there are 2 or 3 keys over there. There we go. The second one, maybe the third one went there as well. So man down for both sides, and Fnatic have abandoned B. There is a one-man rotation towards A. You wonder if that rifle will be picked up, but it may be too late to do anything about it because Fnatic side are over to the A side.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what can you expect? No Kevlar, no kits. It's the GG in this round at least, and I am looking forward to seeing when Virtus.Pro has some money again, so we can see the real buy. I haven't seen stacks on the open in a while. Do you think we will see that? I hope we see that.
There is potential for that on the board in various places, actually.
In all of the places.
Almost all of the places.
You can play it everywhere, I guess. You can play a drop if you want, I suppose.
I think
not against stage W though. That's probably not a good idea.
I think the only place you could viably, well, it's not even really viable. If you don't have any AKs to hand, then you could play it at the place where you jump into drop, just holding the angle where people would peek, where it's basically a guaranteed headshot. Other than that, I would not venture closer. Unless you're going to boost. So yes, you can play in drop. You can boost and just stand there.
Well, the thing is that they know that JW is going to buy a sawn-off. Incoming sawn-off. Let's go, JW, let's go. Boom, and he's going to go drop every time with it, because that's all he can do with it, because the range is so restricted. And of course, it's really good there. And you definitely could be giving that away to him. And it won't be Snacks, it will be Neo on this map. AWPing and AWPing long. He's always going to flash over there. I like how he just stares at the flash for a while. Stares at that flash, but he's got the angle into drop. He's basically he's got no direct support. He's got supporting players towards the double doors, and now it's moving quickly up to be plateau, and his flusher takes down the Snacks jumping in, and that is troublesome if Virtus.Pro. Fnatic are actually making it happen so far. They're coming back slowly but surely, getting advantages consistently, but here's the trade.
Virtus.Pro do have double the score though. All the flash, I thought it was a HG actually. So Taz will win the duel with JW. Hardy goes down, so does Pasha. The B bomb site is almost clear and is now. So as you mentioned, Virtus.Pro are, well, they have double the score of Fnatic at the moment, but it is slowly becoming smaller. The score differential, and Neo seems committed here. Dropping the AWP, I don't know if they'll reach it if he gets deep into the site before going down. Should he go down? One Pleasant, but spots him just as he's jumping. Where is the trade frag? Though that is a question here for Neo. There isn't a kiss onto Neo either. Pleasant is spotted, but Crims will be the hidden dragon for the Crouching Tiger Dan. And Fnatic get their 8th round on the board.
I still have never seen that movie, have you?
I have seen that movie.
Is it good?
I'd recommend it, yes.
Okay, I'll still be getting around to it. It's taken me years. Still haven't. It's taken about 10 years. Still haven't gone around to it.
5 HEs on the Virtus.Pro side.
Yeah, another. I mean, we saw this from Fnatic loads of times on their CT side, just awkward buys all the time. And the 5HEs has been popular for Virtus.Pro on a variety of maps. We saw it on Mirage yesterday, I think. Oh, JW, is he going to walk into this?
Do it, do it, do it.
Get in there, get in.
Pasha's going to spot it, seems.
Come on, we need this.
Maybe it's a contact. Pasha starts firing, and then the HEs fly in. There's one.
Maybe trying to bait them in.
Oh, there are 3 more to deploy. Now. Is it going to fly in?
There's one.
One more. Taz to throw the last. I just can't wait for the day where one team just gets absolutely wrecked by the 5HEs. And there's a nice late one. A little bit of damage onto the T side, but they are still alive. They still have the gun. Spray through the smoke will do the job here. Snax is alone. No frags for the Virtus.Pro side. $4,700 in the hole though. Should be a big buy coming out. JW just runs in to put him out of his misery. Right then, let's see what Virtus.Pro have to offer on their next buy. I mean, they're basically going to have max loss bonus until they make it to match point, should they make it there.
Yeah. I really needed that HE frag in my life though. Now I'm sad. But it's okay. I'm sure we will see them as Virtus.Pro. We have Virtus.Pro every day, James, and they seem intent on making that work. We've seen it multiple times now. So we've got the AWPs indeed, and Neo is more or less alone there towards the A side of the map, and JW going fast on B plat. We talked about Olafmeister being the important player, pressuring B plat by himself, and it was JW there to cause some issue. And now it's going to be Virtus.Pro trying to get the boost going behind the smoke, and this is scary, isn't it? What is going to happen?
Oh, the timing. JW checked as well, and now his check will lead to false information. Though Dennis is intelligently smart, isn't he? He's not just smart, he's intelligently smart.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, what else is he going to do? If JW is peeking that angle, it's not like he can do much there. Flush is already there for the trade. So
That's very true.
It's smart that Dennis isn't redundant. He's like, if I also look here for the frags, I am redundant. Biardi though, he's waiting for the perfect move. He's got such good sense of when to push. This is unreal from Biardi. The 2 frag there, the bomb down. And there's the 3rd man spotted as well. They know exactly what's going on Virtus.Pro. There is 40 seconds left. And now look at Fnatic, desperate. They are having to charge towards the A side of the map where Neo is waiting. Oh, the snap is absolutely gorgeous there. 2 players now for Fnatic. They are being thinned out right now, and it will be a flash to send Crimp up into a further positioning, but it's just not happening so far. So 4 left alive, and Flusher is against so much right now. What is he going to be able to do? He gets completely wrecked as well. What a round there from Biardi. That was gorgeous. James, he waited for so long. How did he find the perfect moment? How does he know?
Well, the CT smoked off the plateau, and then he started moving as soon as the smoke went down, basically.
Man, that was sick.
So it was just timing from the Virtus.Pro team, so got to give credit to the other boys as well. The synchronization from Virtus.Pro, again, seems much improved, and they do seem to raise their game for the bigger teams. So, crunch time here for the Fnatic side, and it's going to be JW first into the cheese grater, getting torn to pieces there. Flusher down to 15 HP, trying to get over the plateau. It's not a good start from them. Dennis, though, getting a pick towards long A, just as Biardi goes down as well around the drop, I think. So synchronized frags for Fnatic will put them right back in the match.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. It's going to be interesting now. Flusher, man, I think he got wrecked by the nades, down to 15 HP. Will Pasha check it? I think Pasha does know, doesn't he? Oh, the Flusher looks away because of the flashes from his teammates. Oh, what is that? Pasha getting 2 kills there. One where Flusher was looking away from a team flash, and then one where Pasha just shot straight through the smoke. I mean, he saw that the flash came in. He knew there were teammates of the T's there, and he got lucky. He got lucky. You got to spin to win, James. And Pasha is going in right now again. This time, though, he's not able to make it happen. It's down to Snax and Taz. Snax hitting the 1 shot there. It's just Pleasant. It's just the new boy. Can he make it happen here to save Fnatic? Keep him alive in this best of 3. At least 1 round longer. As he comes around the side. And there you go. It's going to be the round for Virtus.Pro and the match. 16-9. And Virtus.Pro, I would say with the expected result. But yeah, great game. Train was especially interesting. A very close match, came down to the smallest of margins, but Fnatic definitely bested here by Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable, and it's another good performance from Virtus.Pro, 2 out of 3 this week so far. So congratulations to VP, looking strong, and it was a valiant effort by Fnatic, but they couldn't get it over the line. But they definitely showed a bit of improvement from the earlier stages in this best of 3. So 2-1 Virtus.Pro take it. A long series for them, and they will be back just after a break with more action in a best of 3 versus Astralis, which is due to start 6 minutes ago. So we'll go to a break quickly and then be back soon with the second match of the evening, Virtus.Pro versus Astralis.